Sarvodaya Shramadana movement of Sri Lanka is a unique grassroots movement which promotes holistic and integrated development. And we call that development process an awakening process taking place within individuals, within families, within urban and rural communities, within nations and the whole world. Home for Humanity is a movement that brings together movements and grassroots organizations and individuals who work towards regeneration of our planet. So the two movements, the two organizations share many things in common. We are faced with a lot of challenges in the world today, from climatic changes to widening disparities amongst different ethnic and religious groups, as well as in geographies and socio-economic groups. So Home for Humanity is very unique and very valuable to Sarvodaya to be a part of, because the challenges that we face in the world today need to be addressed collectively through a shared vision, and Home for Humanity provides that vision for us to be able to identify, to generate a new force to transform this world. That's why Sarvodaya is very willingly joining Home for Humanity movement. Sarvodaya believes that development is an awakening process that has to take place in different dimensions, that is spiritual, moral, cultural, as well as social, economic and political. So it approaches social problems in a very holistic way as an awakening process. Awakening of all is Sarvodaya. So we have initiated programs and activities starting from the grassroots level up to transform our society. And the philosophy is based on the potential of individuals and communities to awaken or develop themselves, relying on their own resources, relying on their knowledge, relying on their compassion, relying on their sharing of the resources and so on. So the integrated model of Sarvodaya, which combines different aspects of development as well as also combining different levels of development, we are able to reach more than 15,000 rural and urban communities in Sri Lanka, fulfilling what we call basic human needs. So basic human needs fulfillment is at the core of our work, and to fulfill these needs we are generating lot of volunteer efforts, sharing of resources and also sharing of our own labor, working together in a unique way, which is at the center of the development philosophy of Sarvodaya. Artha Dharma is defined as scientific, value-based transformation of our economy, our society and governance. Sri Lanka today is going through a very difficult period. We are facing an unprecedented economic crisis which we are facing after 75 years of our independence. So we believe that today's crisis can only be resolved by communities coming together, putting their own resources together in a manner which will be focused on regenerating our values, regenerating our planet and also engaging in economic activities that are in harmony with nature. So Artha Dharma is a platform, it's a national initiative where we bring different partners who can work together, and we are focusing on 1,500 rural and urban communities initially to be becoming what we call Gram Swaraj or self-governing villages in Sri Lanka. And connected to each of these Gram Swaraj villages will be a cluster of villages which will serve as economic units, and the products and services that are going to be generated from these clusters of villages will be based on fulfilling the basic needs of the community, and also they are products of high quality, and we will be using the modern technology, information communication technology, and creating platforms where village products can be sold, village products can also be shared, the information could be shared not just nationally, not just locally, but also globally. So Artha Dharma is the new initiative that Sarvodaya is launching when it celebrates its 65th anniversary this year. By 2030, Sarvodaya envisage a country where we can eliminate poverty totally. Right now, 60% of our population can't meet their basic needs. Malnutrition is at a very high level. So we will be working very hard. By the time we achieve the sustainable development goals in 2030, that is in 7 years time, we plan to eliminate hunger in Sri Lanka and also reduce the level of poverty to a level which can be managed with a unique social protection system, and we will have hope for the next generation of this country. So Artha Dharma is focused on that transformation of our society, where we will be generating new ideas, new tools, new techniques, uplift our society. And the leadership will be given by youth, although the entire process is an intergenerational process where different generations, different categories of people from all ethnic and religious groups will be working together with professionals as brothers and sisters to transform our society, to make Sri Lanka again a granary of the East and also a society which is righteous. Good. Oh. The Sarvodaya movement of Sri Lanka, which I represent, is a movement which believes in the power of people and working with the communities collectively to fulfill their basic human needs. So we base our action on Buddhist and Gandhian philosophies, but very much action oriented towards working on a voluntary basis, collectively in a very scientific and planned way to fulfill the needs of communities, but at the same time really empowering the communities and even giving them legal recognition as community-based organizations to work in a very systematic way in enhancing their social and economic status, and also assisting in production from farming to other ways of producing the basic needs that are required in the community. And also we also really believe in the importance of spiritual values, human values in development. So we call it an integrated approach to development, or the process we call awakening. Awakening starting with yourself as an individual, then your family, where homes of humanity also comes in, because home is the place where families get together and also build a foundation in the community. Then we go to the community, then the nation as a whole, and the world as a whole.